Hello everyone and welcome to the video you guys have wanted me to make more than any other video ever, obviously being my LEGO Dimensions 2 draft part 2. I've been working on this hard for almost half a year now, and I'm so excited to finally show it to you guys. For those of you who don't know or don't remember, it has been a while. When I was younger, I used to make a lot of LEGO Dimensions sequels. And recently I've been making my own on this channel by creating my own characters and packs and vehicles and abilities and such, and I draw it all up and give an idea of what it could look like if there was another LEGO Dimensions game. You guys loved it. I think it's my most popular video so far, even if not in views, just in the amount of support you guys have given, and it really is amazing. One of my favorite things ever since being on YouTube has been reading your comments and questions and ideas and stuff, and I'm going to keep making these videos since you guys really enjoy them. They do take a while. Many people have asked me why this video is taking so long. It just does, just to draw and plan and do all of this stuff, especially when I make other videos and do other things in my life other than LEGO Dimensions. It's hard and it takes a while, but I think it's worth it because I'm really proud of this and I'm excited to show you guys. So just as a quick recap of our themes, the themes I've chosen to be in my LEGO Dimensions 2 video game are Undertale, Nintendo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avatar: The Last Airbender, SpongeBob SquarePants, Psych, Pac-Man, Minecraft, The Beatles' Yellow Submarine, How to Train Your Dragon, Stranger Things, The Lego Movie 2, Shrek, and Marvel Comics. You might be noticing that I kind of glossed over one there, and that is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, because I'm actually replacing it with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I said in the last video that I wasn't a big fan of how they really, in the LEGO Dimensions Wave 2, implemented too much obscure 80s franchises, and I love obscure 80s franchises. It just didn't really work out in the game. It was hard to find an audience for that, and so I just wanted to stick to one 80s franchise, and I decided on Ferris Bueller at the time, but I did a lot of reconsideration and decided that it didn't really fit with the others, and I replaced it with Bill and Ted. Because Bill and Ted, I think, just would work better as a video game. Like, it has more characters and more of a story that you could play through, as well as it's had a more recent adaptation, so it's kind of more current. And they've been in LEGO before, in the Lego Movie 2, but haven't had an actual minifigure release, so I felt like it just made a lot more sense to include it than Ferris Bueller's Day Off. But I'm not going to be replacing any of the rest of these themes for the rest of this video series. Just that one, because I felt like it didn't really make a lot of sense whenever I was looking back on it. But yeah, to recap the figures that I released in the previous video, from Avatar: The Last Airbender, we had Aang, Zuko, Katara, and Sokka. From Stranger Things, we had the Demogorgon and 11, who could turn into Dustin, Lucas, Mike, and Will. From the Beatles' Yellow Submarine, we had Paul McCartney, who could turn into the other three Beatles, John, George, and Ringo. From Undertale, we had Sans, Papyrus, and Frisk. From the Pac-Man franchise, we have Pac-Man and Blinky, who can turn into Inky, Pinky, and Clyde. From Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we have Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. And from Marvel Comics, we have Thor and Iron Man. So we're going to be building on that in this video and introducing some new franchises that I did not showcase in the last video. So let's get right into the characters. Just like last time, I'm going to be starting off with the level packs. And my first level pack of this video is the Nintendo level pack franchise. You guys were asking me last time why I didn't include Nintendo in the last video, but that's because I wanted this to be like the real game, in which they released the franchises later as the game went on. So Nintendo is being introduced here with Link and Mario in a level pack that it would be an original story similar to the Sonic the Hedgehog level pack, with some dimensional colliding and Link and Mario having to fight through some different famous Nintendo scenes. Their vehicle is the Odyssey, and the gadget is the question mark block, which you would be able to jump up and hit, and it would give you a random power-up. The other level pack is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which would play through the first movie, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The two figures in the level pack, since I did decide that level packs can now have two figures or one figure, just depending on what fit it better, are Bill and Ted, but Bill can turn into Socrates and Ted can turn into Billy the Kid, just to add some extra characters from the movie. And their vehicle is, of course, the famous phone booth, which would have the same time-traveling mechanics as the TARDIS, because it's very similar to the TARDIS. And I couldn't really find a good gadget or connectable, but I decided on the Circuits of Time glossary because it's just kind of something fun from the movie. It will be connectable, which LEGO was going to include in the second LEGO Dimensions game, in which you could add these connectables to a vehicle and they would give it a new power. For example, the Circuits of Time glossary would allow any vehicle you added it to have the ability to time travel. Our only team pack here is the Psych team pack, which some of you guys were really excited to see. I wasn't sure about including Psych because it's probably the most obscure franchise of all of these, and even though I was trying to steer clear of obscure franchises, this was one of the first ideas I had, and one of the reasons I started making this series. So I decided to roll with it, and so of course the pack has Sean and Gus. As something fun, both of them can change into their costumes they wear in the American Duos episode. I wanted them to have at least one of their costumes, and that's considered one of the best episodes, so that's just something fun. And their vehicle is the Blueberry, of course, and their gadget is kind of just something I made up, and that's a pineapple cannon, because I couldn't really think of any good gadgets from the franchise, but that would be a connectable that you could add to the Blueberry or any other vehicle that would allow it to have a cannon that shoots pineapples. We only have one party pack here, and if you don't remember from the last video, party packs are a pack of my own invention that will be replacing the story packs, and instead of having a story and just one character, it has 4 characters and 2 vehicles, because I really want to focus on characters in this game. And that is a Minecraft party pack, and that may sound a little weird because there aren't a lot of characters in Minecraft, but thinking about it, if they were going to add Minecraft, they would want to make it big, and I think this would be the way to do it. So of course it has Alex and Steve, who would both have a inventory ability, which would give them a lot of different weapons to choose from. And the other 2 characters in the pack that I thought would be so fun are the Creeper and the Zombie, 2 of Minecraft's most iconic villains. I thought it wouldn't make sense to not have a Creeper in LEGO Dimensions. It would just be so fun to finally have a Minecraft game where you could play as a Creeper. And the Zombie was just to have 4 characters, but still such an iconic villain. I think it would be really cool to have these 2 as playable characters. The 2 vehicles, or the vehicle and the gadget in this case, are the minecart and the crafting table. The minecart can drive around like most vehicles, but the crafting table has a unique ability where you would be able to, much similar to a master build, place it down and take from 3 different resources, and it would create a new build. Also, each of the characters here have the new ability to break Minecraft blocks, which would be blocks that look like they're from Minecraft that would be throughout the game. Our first fun pack is another Avatar: The Last Airbender character, which would of course be Toph Beifong. She never actually got an appearance in the official LEGO sets, and so it was really cool to design her, and it would be so cool to finally see her in LEGO, and she would have a lot of cool abilities, being such an amazing and powerful character. and her vehicle is the Earth tank they use in the Day of Black Sun episodes. Our next fun pack is from Nintendo, and that would of course be Luigi. Even though it's kind of odd that I did not put him in the level pack, I think the level pack would be more fun with Mario and Link, and Luigi could kind of, I think, be his own thing here. I think that would actually be really fun. So he has a design very similar to Mario's, and his vehicle is actually a poltergust that he would be able to move around and bust ghosts with. Another Nintendo Fun Pack that you all already know about is the Kirby Fun Pack, and you'll know about this because I did a stream and I asked you guys which character that we should design that day, and it was pretty much unanimous to design Kirby. So you can actually watch me design this video if you click design this figure, sorry, if you click the link above. His abilities are few, but he's such an iconic character. It's more kind of just to play as Kirby in a Lego world and to have a Lego minifigure of Kirby. And his vehicle is the Warp Star that he could fly around on. The last Nintendo Fun Pack in this video is Fox McCloud, who was probably one of my favorite LEGO Dimensions character designs, and another one that I was going to stream, but on the day I started drawing him I got really sick and ended the stream. But yes, one of my favorite minifigure designs, even though his game isn't as well known as Mario or Zelda or Kirby. His popularity in Smash Bros. I think would warrant him being in LEGO Dimensions, and his vehicle is of course his R-Wing from the Star Fox franchise. Our only character from Undertale in this video is going to be Undyne. And these videos, this LEGO Dimensions game would kind of take place in the same universe as my LEGO CMFs, and I've already designed two Undynes, and that's her casual outfit and her Undyne the Undying. So if she was going to be in LEGO Dimensions, she would have a brand new outfit, which is her normal armor, but I think it looks really good. And her vehicle is of the River Person. Our one character from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise is Casey Jones, who is another one of my favorite minifigures I've ever designed for this. I think he looks pretty awesome. Another character that sadly we've never seen in LEGO, even though we had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles line of sets. We never had a Casey Jones minifigure just because it ended before he was added in the 2012 show. So his design takes inspiration from a lot of different Ninja Turtles comics. And his vehicle is the Party Wagon from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is their original vehicle, while the Ninja Turtles in the game have the Shell Razor from the 2012 show. Our last character of this video, much like the last one, is from Marvel Comics, and that is the Hulk. Just a character that would be a no-brainer to put in the game if LEGO Dimensions had Marvel characters. Even though he's a minifigure here in the game, he would be a big figure and could turn into a minifigure of Bruce Banner. His gadget is a can of gamma radiation, which any character could pick up to turn into a version of the Hulk. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Of course, this was less figures than last time, but much like the original LEGO Dimensions, I'm going to be slowly adding less and less characters as the videos go on. But thank you so much for watching. I plan on making a new video soon that's going to be addressing a lot of questions and ideas you guys have given me. I am really excited about that. I'm not sure when it's going to come out because these videos take a long time to make, and I thank you all for being patient, and the next one will be a lot of fun. I'll be introducing even more franchises and have more characters, and I just can't wait. Thank you all for the support you show for this. It really makes me happy that you guys like these videos because they're some of the ones I worked the hardest on, so thank you so much. Be sure to stick around for the future updates on LEGO Dimensions Part 2, and I'll see you later. Bye!